guys, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to do here at this cemetery. This is one I have never been to before. It is um, formerly known as the Little Osage Cemetery and is now known as the Balltown Cemetery. It is in Horton, Missouri, and the very first, well, not the very first thing I seen, but the very first thing I seen was angels when you first come in. And then there is a monument up there, and then there's this monument, and it says this memorial honors all those unmarked graves, some of whom are only known to God. Okay, I'm just going to come up a little closer and just slowly scroll down the names. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here, but I do want to recognize these people that are here. And this is amazing that they do have the names here, because most cemeteries do not do this. This was erected in 2018 by the Balltown Cemetery Board. And I really wish that this was done by more cemeteries. But it is kind of an expensive and very long thing to have to go through to find all these people. They're just, the graves are here, but they're not marked anymore because of the age. This is going to be one of the oldest cemetery I've ever been to. Okay, we're going to find headstones here that predates headstones I have seen ever. Okay, just saying. And when I go back and I think about all of the places I've been to, all of the headstones and graves I've been to, and I think about this area, and I think about Ordinance 11, where they burned everything in this area, and you stop and you realize, you know, a lot of these graves and a lot of these cemeteries are gone because of the war, things happening, and, you know, they're just no longer here. The headstones are gone, the graves are gone, and just like the houses that used to be in this area, they're not here. Here we are, one of the very first and ones that I've coming across, Frank J. Bell, that you can actually read the whole one. We're going to head back there. That's going to probably be the oldest part, 1841 to 1919. We're just going to keep strolling. Good gosh, I can't even talk. I have my equipment with me. Died in 18, looks like 58 or 59. It's a beautiful day today, in the 70s again. Food pantry today. You might hear Alan get on the phone and talk to his brother. So I have my big tripod with me. My little tripod's holding my phone right now. I have my equipment over my arm. I'm heading to what looks like a really old section Some of these headstones are intriguing. How beautiful. I like this one right here. Died in 1871. This one just simply has initials AU, or might be an AO. Here we have Mary Jane. Died in 1857. 1856. Rebecca. (1868), I believe. John. Died in 1841, in the 10th year of her age. Jemina, I believe, is her name. It's amazing, the 4 is backwards. You see that quite often. We have a glen. I can't tell. Well, I thought it was Glenn. It's Alan. Died in 1877. When you stop and realize back then, they've seen the Civil War. They've seen the horrors of what this area went through. Burning people's land. Whole towns burning. She died in 1819. And she died in 18. This is the son of, this is William, died in 1860. (1845). Died in 1813. 10 years, 5 days. William Quay. It's very peaceful. I'm at the top of a hill. We have Jesse. Died in 1876. I always, before I start in the cemetery, I always ask them for forgiveness if I happen to walk on their grave. We have Rachel. We have Audra. Can't tell how old she was or when she died. This is a Taft. An Alma. She died in 1879. That's a 6. It looks like 1861. There's writing on all 4 sides, but I can't quite, or 3 sides. That one's blank. So there's 3 buried there. Very peaceful. So this one died in 1864, right amidst the Civil War. Does that say May 17th? No, I don't know what number that's supposed to be. 1855. But this is quite an expansive cemetery, and it is still in use. They're still burying people here. And like that, when plaque said, there are many unmarked graves. You can see like divots and mounds where there should be people buried, like right here. You can tell that's a grave, and you can tell there's a grave next to it, but there's no longer headstones. But at least knowing that they have the names for these people is actually quite amazing. He died in 1860, I'm going to say 1868. Then we have a couple of graves right there. I almost missed them. These 2 are the same. Died July 15th, 1873 and I believe 63. So this is her husband here. That's his wife. Not sure if they're related or just happen to be buried side by side. And if you look, just look around and you can kind of almost make out where there's graves. Let's go ahead and check out these 2 over here. So again, we have just initials. We have TG, and then we have WTH, and they've placed them on like a concrete backing so they don't sink away into the ground, which is amazing that they do that. Let's go ahead and check out this plot here. And then we'll check out some more of these really old headstones right there. So this would be a family plot. We have a soldier, Reuben Weller, Company H, 115th Illinois Infantry. And And I swear, it never fails. Whenever I'm filming, Michelle has to call and make sure I'm still filming. Yep. And then, how many minutes are we at? 15. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to split this into 2 videos. But you can tell, if you look, you can tell there's actually other graves in here. And here is possibly where there was another headstone. Just that the stone itself is gone. But you can look down through there and see where there were people buried. But the headstones aren't there. Or there may not have been one. They just may have been simple markers. Died 1874. This one's a little olive. Guided on earth to bloom in heaven. That one I cannot quite make out. Matilda Jonas. And that's all they have of her headstone. So let's take a walk over here to this group that intrigues me. We have a, why would I want to come out with it? Does it not ever come to my mind? So, we have John. So, born in Mansfield, Ohio, died in 1869. So, that's pretty interesting. By the way, Freemason. I don't know why I can't ever think of that when I'm trying to. So here's another one, early 1800s. I love this headstone. Back up so you can see it. And when that's off my screen, I don't know if I poked it. There we go. So this says in memory of Mrs. L.U. Austin, born in Mansfield. Oh, it's Mansfield, Connecticut, on September 17th, 18 something. Died 1811. Huh. Now we do have a crypt kind of thing going on here. I do want to check that out before I end this video. Another Freemason. I had a feeling because of the way it was built. We have Albert Nelson, born in Stokes County, North Carolina, September 14th, 1850. Died in Bates County, Missouri, January 29th, 1852. So another Freemason. And that may be my cover photo. So, pretty cool. It's a really, really nice cemetery. So, a lot of history here. A lot of different things went on during these people's lives. You figure some of these people came west back in the early 1800s. You know, this one was born in 1799 and died in 1832. I'll make sure I'm still filming. Born in 1873. Oh, died in 1873. Sorry. But that's the first one I've seen that was born in 1879. Really cool. Or 1799. My words are just not working. Here's another one. Born November 29th, 1798. Died in 1816. So, this cemetery intrigues me. So, let me go ahead and these two are facing this way. This whole row is facing this way. Huh. This is why I always ask for forgiveness before I start. Because you never know why they're facing the wrong way. And then the next one is facing the opposite way. And then we have these. Born in 1799. They have two facing that way, and then again, one facing this way. Facing these. What's the coincidence? What's the reasoning? I never truly understood. But is it a religious thing? Is there a belief behind? Do they have to have their feet or their head facing a certain way? These two are very pretty. Born in 1810, I believe 08, 1831, and 1860. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude this. And then I'm going to probably pick the Freemason up here, and we're going to go ahead and do a spirit session and see if we can pick up somebody. So hang on for the second video. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.